Hello boys and girls, today is Sunday, October 12th, 2025, and yeah, we're, okay, you see the camera? There we go, there's the camera, there I am, okay. Alright, so here is this one here, which is distressed. It's got a major, anyway, and it's missing 3 buttons, and the antenna is not there, but I didn't do this right. Let me plug this one in first, alright? Plug this in first, that's what I should have done. Okay, plug that in, alright? And then, power it on, okay? Put it on radio. And then, what I'm trying to show you is that, see,
he throws it.
it's tuning. Anyway, there's tuning light. See, it comes on in stereo, right? See a stereo light there. Anyway, that's the end of the scale there. It was actually tuning it. And there it goes. Anyways, too much fun. Alright, so here, let me flip this off of here. Alright. Give me a cassette. What did I do with my cassettes? Okay, alright, so hit eject. Throw this up in here, alright. Wait, eject. Okay. And then hit play. And on tape, right? So that's the beginning of that tape. It does work. It's for sale. I'm asking, that's my email address right there. For those of you that are on YouTube, alright, so PayPal only, $150 for this, plus shipping. Alright, so this needs lots of love to make it work again, or work better than it's working, but like I said, the radio works fine. Let's see here, stereo. The radio works, tape player works. So let me get that out of here. All right, let me stop that. Okay, so now I'm going to start the other video camera. All right, so that's just that there, which is a Sanyo 9935, right? Okay, so much fun for that. All right, so we put this back on the. This is the up close and personal look. There is also a National 5150 I'll get to. You might see it a little bit. Well, that's what I forgot. I forgot to get that stuff out. Let me just set this down over here. Right, and run back in. Get that bag of stuff. It's on a tripod. Come on, lock in. I want it locked in. There we go. Set it down. That's pretty well like that. Okay, so now go in here and get. Here it is. Okay, I'm back. Now let's turn on the Facebook thing. So here, let's put that over there. Facebook, wake up. So now it's still there? Great. So, okay, so come on. Wake up. There we go. Go live. Oh, we're live, yay. Oh, wait. Hey, well, this thing won't. Anyway, hopefully you can see this. It's, oh, you can't see it. No, I don't want to do that. Here we go. Okay, it's Sunday, October 12th, 2025, 3:37 p.m. And this is my packaging before I ship it type thing video. Alright, so I want to show that. So now that I'm showing that, this here is a JVC RC-M50, which I have plugged in right here. Okay. I think you can. Let me check, make sure you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, great. So there's that. All right. And this video is going away in 30 days, but there's my email address, contact information, that sort of thing. You can watch it on the YouTube video. I made a YouTube video as well. Alright, so there's that. And now have a demonstration tape in here, so we hit play. Right? It plays. It does that. It does this. And you can. Anyway, so that works. And then if we hit stop, right? And we hit eject, and we put it on radio.
Drink responsibly. See store for details.
Radio works. And I know you can't see it now. Wait, you can't hear me either. But this does have the stereo light does come on. There it is. It's on. Okay, so it does come on, but it doesn't have an antenna. All right, so you see the whole thing of it, right? The antenna's been ripped out. So I put a wire all around the back side of the inside of the radio to give it an antenna. So I've already demonstrated this several months ago when I made this video here, but let me take this down because I'm not packaging that up. All right. So then we have this is the one I'm shipping off that I've sold. This is I gotta plug it in. Okay. Plugging it in for a reason, because put this in here, hit that, we hit play. Does that, and it does this, and stop, and the radio works.
That we live in teaches men to walk in pride.
Alright, enough of that. So, this one I'm going to package up, but I also have for sale the National RX-5150, which I got. So I need my cassette out of here. Took it out, remember, I put it in my pocket, remember? Put it in my pocket so I don't lose it. Okay? So let me get this out of the way. And here is the National RX-5150. And this, I'm retaining the power cord. I'm taking the power cord out of the power pack. I'm going to package this up. Alright, so see that? Good. Put that here. Now I've got my long tape in here, so I'm going to plug this into this. Right? Plug this into that. And then hit the play button. Wait. Radio. I didn't plug it in, did I? Oh, now what? Well, so now I'm confused. It was, well, there's the tape. I had the body. It works. Anyway, there's the tape. You can listen to the tape. So, anyway, while I'm doing all that, packaging this, whatever. Come on, give me. Going in that size box, 2717 by 12 box. See that? 2017, whatever. So. So much fun out here. Is that working? Let's see. Let me. You see that working? It's got a little bit of distress. I'll come back to that maybe. Okay, so 10 minutes in. All right, so I got to get to packaging that, but I'm using that for background music. All right, so there's that. Okay, so, so let me just pull this over here. Hopefully you can still see the radio, I don't know. So I need to get the box out of the way. Box in here. So, what's next? Okay, so I get the radio, right? roll of bubble wrap looks like. That's a roll of bubble wrap. I actually use bubble wrap. So, more bubble wrap. So, put that there. Alright. So now I got this, that, I got the radio. Let's share over. Alright, so now, okay, several months back, I shipped a radio to Toshiba to somebody, and they got it, and they used their power cord, not mine, not the one that I made the video with, that I powered the radio with. They actually got their power cord, plugged it in, and couldn't get it to work. Why? Because the end was different. The spacings of the pins would not make contact with the AC input on the radio. So I'm showing you that I've already powered this radio with this cord. This cord works with the radio. And when he got it, I didn't even think to open up the battery compartment, which is where I'm going to put this power cord. So when you get this, open up the battery compartment, get the power cord out of it, and then you can power the radio. Now, I think I made a video back in July about the these M50s, all three of them. This is now the second of 3 that I had. I have that last one over there. So that one does work, but it needs some love. I'm just not willing to give it. I have so many radios here. So anyway, so let me get to it now. You just saw me put the cord in here, right? I'm going to put this down, and I got tape right there. I got scissors. I need bubble wrap. All right, so I'm going to start with some of this remnant stuff. Wrap this thing up a bit. So that's, who knows. All right, so. Okay, so let's get this going. Right, so. And people ship me these things with excessive amount of tape. You know, cellophane tape on these things. You don't need to do that. Just wrap it up securely and here we go. And some power cord in it. Okay, so. I didn't put the tuning knob in, so I have to make note of that. So here it is. This is in its place. Get some tape. Oops. Odd figures. Hold that in place. All right. Good enough to go around the corners of this, right? So start about halfway. Oh, that's right. Give me an extra bit of stuff here for this end. All right, so use this different colored stuff for this end because it's got the tuning knob on it. So we're just gonna stick that in there. That way you can see through the rest of this here that that's got the tuning knob here, right? So that's now I guess we'll use a piece of tape to help secure this here. Well, there we go. wondering where this music came from, it came from the YouTube Music Library. Go to your own YouTube Music Library, go to your own YouTube account, go to the YouTube Audio Library, you can download this stuff for yourself. They got all kinds of genres, artists, and such. It's free to download and it's free to replay through YouTube to prove that your equipment works. You won't get any copyright strikes because it's copyrighted free already or whatever. Alright, so, and that's how that works. However, Facebook doesn't recognize it, so I get a revenue sharing something or other from Facebook for playing this music because they don't recognize the YouTube library stuff yet. But you know, that's AI for you. Okay, so another round of bubble wrap. So that'll do fine. I like this particular selection because of the piano in it. They put piano in. I like piano in it. Let's see how well this fits in our box. So where's the front of this? That's the back. So, alright, so this is the back, this is the front. That fits in there. Oh, I like that. Can you see that? Fits in there. Well, right? So, but we need, okay, so we need to use, alright, I think what we'll do is I'll go one time around with that. That should give me enough to center it there. So we'll do this, alright. Now that's the tape. That was recorded that way. so how are we doing? Anybody watching me on Facebook? No? That's alright. I just make the videos so that I can prove it to people that, hey, I actually packaged this thing. So now I've got, that's pretty good like that. And all about the corners. Keeping the corners from, let's see if that fits in here. Let's see, where is so that's the back, this is the front. Okay, great. So, alright, so now, yeah, that's not going to move hardly anything. We'll put a little bit, that's right. So now, let's see here. This is, where's my flat edge? Bring your flat edge. Well, it's going to be right about there. So we'll cut down this box. Yeah, we'll cut down the box, but we will get some more, get some things from in the garage here. Nothing like recycling. Recycle these things. Works really well for packaging stuff. There's that. Here's some of these. So, okay. Oh, I see. It's got, well, alright, we'll just do it this way. It's not going to move, alright? Close enough. Still. I'm going to cut it down much. We're going to cut it down some, so we're going to put that there. These. There. This here. And push this over. Here we go. Yeah. So this. There we go. It's all about centering the thing in the box. Keep the corners away from the corners and all that. So now cutting it down just one notch. Right? So put that over there like that. This one. Okay. Then we just tape it up, address it. We're done, right? So that's what we'll do. Now I'm done with this. Now, powering this thing here with my happy little GoPro Plus thing, right? So I'm done with that, right? So let me, I guess, get this camera here. Alright. Whoops. So 27 minutes. Okay, not so bad. So this one here. Well, how can we do this? Well, first of all, for those that like puzzles, here are all the pieces that came off of this model here. And I have the handle inside and the couple of metal clips that hold the handle in place. There they are. Alright, so there's that. And this does have a battery compartment door. Has a complete antenna that, you know, goes up and comes out and, you know, goes out, goes in, you know, like that. And I think it's missing a knob here. But other than that, it's been playing this tape this whole time. Alright, so I think the TPS works. Let's see here, if we hit rewind. Well, there, wait, yeah. Try that again. TPS is on, right? So, okay, we pushed through it. So, should go back to one song and go back to one song and stop and start over again, right? Okay, there it is. Yay! So that works. And this is running. Oops, radio. All right. Got it on FM. Okay. And
Spaghetti, dog. I'm Mrs. 101.
so, anyway, the radio works. AM works. And anyway, that's all I know. So this is for sale. It's got a slight issue here at the end. I'm not so sure how to describe that. It's got a few cracks on this end, and it's got a few cracks on that end. Okay, so not trying to, you know, hold on to anyone, you know, not trying to buffalo anybody. It's got a few cracks in it, and it's for sale. Works fine. Both channels work. Gets loud. You know, well. I don't know what else I can tell you about it. Just that's it. So. Anyway, I'm going to stop that because I'm going to put this back on the camera here, the tripod. Sorry, I'm holding this camera. 27 minutes in on this, so I guess, oh, here, I can show you this. I packaged this all up. You saw me do it, I hope. And I'm done there, and I'm going to go say hello to, well, here, just let me get the tripod out of the grass. Out of here, or out of there, or just here. Pick it all up. Alright, so, how's it? Don't flop. Okay. Alright, well, here. Okay, you can only do so many things at one time. Oh, golly, there we go. Alright, so, here is, okay, who can I make famous? Alright, so, it won't focus. Rhea Papa's watching, Todd Hutchinson, Peter Sobieski, Mark Winton. Okay. Alright, so, yeah. Yes, I'm selling both radios that you see there. I'm selling this National, oh God, And I'm selling this thing here. Alright, this one here, which also works. Alright, selling that. It's complete. Got the battery cover. Missing three push buttons for the whatever. It's got AM and FM. All your regular buttons on an M50. It's got a little gash there. Cassette player plays. Radio works. I've already described this back in July. This is this month's version, but and this box is that. This is that over there. This is, well, here, I can do this. Let me just wait. Okay. There's just me here, so I'll throw this back on the tripod, right? And what? I'm done, right? I'm done? Yeah, I'm done. But here, I can go back and unplug this, right? Unplug that. Pick this up. Plug this thing in, right? And turn it on. It is on. Right? Turn it on there. Put it in. There we go. So I can't play the radio because that'll give me a copyright too hot. But I can play the tape, so here's the tape. This out of here, which I've been playing. Hit eject. This in here. That. Oops, hit play. Okay, so. And it works, but it doesn't like that tape. And I'm not going to waste any more time on this. There's that. The radio works. Good day, bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed. I've had so much fun. I still have my other tape. Great. Oops. About to run into you. Okay, so once again, there's my email address. PayPal only for anything or anything else. Alright? That's all I know. Good day, bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Gotta go. Thanks. Bye-bye.